In a quaint little village called Zyro, there lived a remarkable woman named Devi. Known for her kindness, wisdom, and constant cheerfulness, she was a beacon of hope for everyone around her. Villagers often sought her out, not just for advice, but also to share their joys and concerns. One sunny afternoon, a curious young man named Suraj approached Devi. With a puzzled expression, he asked, "Devi, how do you remain so happy all the time? No matter what happens, you always seem to smile. Don't you ever feel sad when things go wrong?" Devi looked at him with a gentle smile and decided to share a story from her life. Let's dive into her inspiring story, which holds valuable lessons about finding joy in difficult times. Devi began, "When I was younger, I had everything I ever wanted. A loving husband, beautiful children, and a cozy home. While we weren't wealthy, our hearts were full. We made memories, shared laughter, and enjoyed life's simple pleasures together. However, life took an unexpected turn. My husband fell ill, and despite our efforts to help him recover, we struggled to afford the necessary medicine. The day he passed away was the darkest day of my life. I felt an overwhelming sadness that consumed me. I cried for days, thinking I would never know happiness again, but one day, amidst the tears, I had a realization. I understood that being sad wouldn't bring my husband back. My children needed me strong and present, so I knew I had to find a way to endure. This was the moment I began to look at life differently. I accepted that life is a mix of both joy and sorrow. I decided that even though sadness would sometimes knock at my door, I would not let it take control of my happiness. Each morning, I started a new routine. As soon as I woke up, I would say to myself, "Devi, today is a fresh start, and I will find something to smile about." Some days it was challenging, and the shadows of grief loomed large, but amidst the struggles I learned to search for the light. Perhaps it was a bright sun shining through my window, or a lovely flower blooming in my garden. Sometimes it was the joy of running into a good friend, or even just appreciating the beauty of life around me. I always made sure to find one small thing to be grateful for, and slowly, my perspective started to shift for the better. Suraj, still skeptical, asked, "But Devi, what if something truly terrible happens? How can anyone stay happy in those times?" Devi took a deep breath and replied, "You are right, my dear, it's not easy and I won't pretend it is. But here is what has helped me. I remind myself that no matter how bad the moment feels, it will pass. This too shall pass is a mantra I often use. By focusing on the good things, I still have my health, my friends, and simply the fact that I'm alive, I can cultivate a sense of gratitude. Happiness is a choice, Suraj. It's like a garden. If you want it to bloom, you have to tend to it. You can choose to dwell on what's wrong or seek out what is right. It won't always be simple, but it is possible." Feeling inspired, Suraj thanked Eleanor for her vast wisdom. He left her cottage with a new outlook on life. In the days that followed, he made a commitment to seek joy in every situation, just like Devi encouraged. The more he practiced gratitude, the more he found that happiness wasn't an elusive dream, but rather a choice he could make every day. Even when challenges came his way, Suraj learned to stay positive and find joy in the little moments. Word of Devi's wisdom spread throughout Willow Glen, inspiring other villagers to embrace this powerful mindset. They began to understand that happiness isn't determined by our circumstances, but rather how we choose to view life. This transformation turned Devi into a brighter community, where happiness flourished. Thanks to Devi, everyone learned that happiness is an inner journey, a choice we all can make, regardless of life's trials. As we conclude this story, remember that no matter how tough life gets, we can always find joy in the little things. Life's challenges are temporary, and embracing a positive attitude can help us remain resilient and content. As we conclude this story, remember that no matter how tough life gets, we can always find joy in the little things. Life's challenges are temporary, and embracing a positive attitude can help us remain resilient and content. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope this story brings a spark of happiness to your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. Until next time, keep smiling and stay hopeful.